Ascent Kids? I'm Molly.
And my name's Katie.
And I brought Katie here today because we're going to be talking about trust this week. And so I thought perfect way to practice trust is trust falls. So Katie's here to help me with that.
But we're not doing like the little trust falls where you're on the ground here. We've actually got the scissor lift here. And we're going to be doing big trust falls because Molly and I, we really trust each other. So we're going to lift her up and see what happens. You think you can go higher?
I think a little bit higher.
Okay.
I really trust you. Okay.
How's that?
So keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. A little bit.
Okay, Molly, I'm ready.
Okay, ready.
Whenever you're ready, you just jump.
Okay, hang on a second. Whoa,
Okay,
whoa, guys, what? What are you doing right here?
We're practicing a trust fall. It's an exercise where she jumps and I catch her.
Okay, I'm sorry. She's gonna jump from there down to here? Okay, first of all, guys, before we go anywhere, please don't do this at home. Don't do this anywhere. This is a terrible idea. Guys, I know you guys trust each other a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, whoa. This is a bad idea. This is way too high. This is not about trust. This is just physics at this point. You guys are gonna get super hurt. I don't think you should do this.
I think we can do it.
No, I really don't think. Let's just think about this for a second. Let's just think about this for a second. You're super strong. She's like 20 feet in the air.
I think we're ready.
I really don't.
Yeah,
why don't we just make sure this is the way? Why don't you just come down like a little bit? Then she'll be fine.
I understand that you're concerned.
That wasn't trust. Oh, are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
Yeah. I think we should try something else. Why don't I be the one to give the instructions this time?
Okay, can we agree that we'll do it on the ground?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's try that. Different exercise. Here we go.
All right. Hey guys, before we get going, I just want to say really quick that do not try this at home. I didn't actually fall from that high up. Otherwise, I would have gotten really seriously injured. And so if you want to actually see how we safely did this, then stick around at the end and you can see how we did that.
Okay, I love that you and Katie have the trust fall thing going on, but why don't we try a trust thing that's, I think Katie's a little too rambunctious. Why don't we show her a trust thing that's maybe a little less deadly and maybe something that still can do a little trust exercise. You got anything in mind?
Yeah, no, that sounds great. Yeah, so I think what we should do is do an obstacle course. And you just have to follow the sound of my voice. A little bit less risky, no heights involved. You just have to listen to me.
Trust the guide. All right, I can do that. All right, let's give that a shot. Let me go set up a little obstacle course and we'll give it a shot, okay? All right, here we go. I'm one with the Force is with me. Here we go. All right, Molly, I'm ready.
Okay, come towards me. Yeah, follow my voice. Okay, go to the right. Oh, you're right. So sorry. Okay, keep going forward. Okay, turn a little bit to the left. No, my left. No, your left. My left. Keep coming. Okay, watch out for that. Okay, and then just keep coming.
Almost.
Okay, go to your left a little bit, few steps. Oh, careful. Ooh, okay.
Can we try a different trust game? Maybe something a little less physical? This hurts. Okay, all right, you got something else that maybe I don't have to get hurt doing or you don't have to get hurt doing?
Yeah, I think I got just the thing. Okay, so we're gonna do a little drawing challenge. So I'm going to write a word so that you guys will know, and then I'm gonna tell you how to draw this thing, okay?
Okay, so I gotta just go off your direction. Where am I? Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay,
All right,
so this is the word that we're having him gonna draw, okay? Just so you guys know. Here's your marker. Okay, so draw a big circle. Big circle, okay, yep, with the marker, Chris. Hold it in your hands, yep, there you go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, draw a big circle.
All right, here we go, big circle.
Okay, and then inside that circle, you're going to do 2 little circles right next to each other.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Does it look good?
It'll get there.
Okay.
It'll get there. And then below that, 1 medium-sized circle.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Is it looking good?
it's getting there. Okay, and then let's see, almost like ears on the top part of the circle.
Okay, I'll try to do some ears.
Yeah, like big half circles. Okay, and then on the other side, yep, same thing.
Okay, so I'm drawing something. Okay,
Yeah.
there's the little goo inside
Okay,
the ears.
nice job. Okay, and then you do a little like mouth and like a nose in that bottom circle that you drew inside of the big circle.
Like here?
Over to the right a little bit to the left, a little bit
Right
to the
there.
right. Oh,
Right.
okay.
There's the nose.
Okay.
And mouth? What kind of mouth?
Like a little, like an animal mouth, a really tiny
okay.
little mouth.
Oh, that's probably bigger. Here, I'll go back.
Oh, okay.
Little tiny mouth.
Let's just stop there. Well,
How does it look?
Well, let's see. How do you guys think he did?
That was supposed to be a dog?
It's supposed to be a dog. So it wasn't great, but you know, that's okay.
You know what? Something that I trust a lot is our worship music and our dancing together. I don't know maybe we're not the best listeners, but I know you guys can dance. I know we can dance. We got a great song for you guys. Let's worship together, and then maybe we'll dive in a little bit more around this trust stuff. So everybody on your feet, let's get into it.
No, I won't be afraid. You are with me. You are right beside me every day. Even when it feels like everything's going wrong, I can look up to you, God, and find my strength. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta say, your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. I was lost and afraid till you found me. You lifted me up and gave me strength. Anywhere that I go, you go with me. Oh, Lord, you give me the courage to live each day. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta say, your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. Your word will light my way, your word will help me to stand. I know I'm safe with you, I know I'm held in your hands. Your word will light my way, your word will help me to stand. I know I'm safe with you, I know I'm held in your hands. Your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. Your love makes me brave. Your love makes me brave.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus calls Peter. This is Jesus, who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. Jesus grew up in Nazareth.
Hey, Jesus.
and was baptized by John in the Jordan River. Jesus began teaching about God's love and healing people of their sickness. One day, John saw Jesus walking by and told the people around him that Jesus was the Lamb of God. One of the people standing with him was Andrew, whose brother was Simon, who would later be known as Peter. Andrew went to find his brother and said, "We have found the Christ."
Whoa! Really? Come on!
Simon went with Andrew and met Jesus.
Uh-huh. I'm Simon.
Jesus looked at Simon and said, "Your name is Simon, son of John,
Yes, it is.
but you will be called Peter."
Okay.
On another day, Jesus was walking along the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and lots of people crowded around him to hear what he had to say.
Oh, hello. Well, okay.
Jesus noticed 2 empty boats, for Andrew and Peter had left them and were washing their nets. Jesus stepped into one of the boats
Hey, Peter.
and asked Peter to take him out into the sea.
Aye, aye.
So he sat in the boat and taught the crowds from there. When he had finished speaking, he said to Peter, "Now go out where it is deeper and let down your nets to catch some fish." But Peter said, "We worked hard all last night and didn't catch a thing. But if you say so, I'll let the nets down again." And this time their nets were so full of fish, they began to tear.
Whoa!
They called to some other fishermen for help,
Hey, help!
and soon both boats were filled with fish. When Peter realized what happened, he fell to his knees before Jesus and said, "Oh Lord, please leave me. I'm such a sinful man." Jesus replied to Peter, "Don't be afraid. Come, follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people."
Really? Really?
And as soon as they landed, they left their nets and followed Jesus. So Simon Peter became one of Jesus' 12 disciples and followed his friend Jesus throughout his time on earth.
Hey guys, welcome back. I loved that story that we just saw about how Peter just trusted Jesus and he put everything that he had into Jesus and said, "I'm gonna go and I'm gonna follow you." And that's all that Jesus just asked of him. And at the very beginning, we hear that Andrew and Peter, that they just heard that Jesus was the Son of God. They hadn't met him yet, they just saw him and they heard that he was Christ, the person that they had been waiting for. And so they dropped everything that they had and they went and they followed Jesus and they just trusted him with everything that they had. And there's a part in that story where Jesus is in Peter's boat and Peter comes and he jumps in with him and Jesus says, "All right, now let's go deeper and I will let down your net and you will catch so many fish." And Peter's kind of like, "Ooh, I'm not really sure. I was just out here the day before and I didn't catch anything, Jesus." And Jesus just asked him to trust him. He says, "Let down your net and you will catch so many fish." And we see that his net got so full that actually his net almost started breaking. It started tearing, that there was just so much fish that Peter caught. And remember that Peter wasn't the best fisherman. He was a fisherman, but he was still pretty young. He was just an average guy. And so Jesus asked him, one, to go deeper and to go somewhere where Peter had probably never been before, into really deep waters. And Peter was kind of scared. He wasn't really sure. And then he just says, "Let down your net." So there's an action with that he just had to let down his net, and Jesus promised that he would get a blessing from it. And he did. And so through Peter trusting Jesus, Peter was blessed so much by it. And then he looks at Jesus and he just apologizes for everything that he's done in his life. And same, Jesus just looks at him and says, "Peter, don't be afraid, just follow me. Just put your trust in me and I will make you fisher of men." And he took something that, Peter already knew how to do. He knew how to fish and he just said, "I'm gonna ask you to do more. I'm gonna take you to new places, really exciting places, and you're gonna be a fisher for men and you're gonna make a huge impact in this world." But first, Peter just had to look at Jesus and say, "Okay, I trust you." And I think that that's something, that Jesus asked us to do too. He just asked us without knowing everything that's going to happen without really being 100% sure. He just says, will you trust me? And will you listen to me? Will you listen to my voice? And will you do what I ask you to do? And he promises that something amazing is going to come out of it.
Well, hey guys, that's the kind of trust that I can get behind. The trust falls, I don't know about that, which if it wasn't clear, definitely don't try to do those trust falls at home. Don't try them anywhere, actually. That's not the way to see if you guys have trust for each other. What I love, though, is that Jesus trusts us with the incredible things he wants to do in this world, that he's actually inviting us to do something awesome. That's when I heard Molly talking about it, I was going, how cool is it that he's inviting us, and if we put our trust in him, he's already put his trust in us to do something awesome. And I don't know about you guys, I really want to do something awesome. You know, what I thought about as I looked at that story again, I was thinking about for Peter, he had that decision of, am I going to trust Jesus' direction? Am I going to put these nets out again? And because he did, he got a literal boatload of fish. So many fish that his boat started to sink. I mean, his nets couldn't even hold it. Can you imagine going out to eat and getting so much food that your car won't even move? It's so heavy it won't go anywhere. That's one of the other things that I hope you guys will take out of this story. When we put our trust in Jesus, extraordinary things happen that actually can be really, really helpful for other people. I don't know if you think about it, but when Peter came in with he doesn't write about what happened after he came in with all these fish. You know, I bet he had a huge dinner with him and all of his friends. Because he put his faith in Jesus, tons of people got to have an awesome meal together and see God do extraordinary things. For me, I was trying to think where I've experienced that in my own life, and some of you guys might know this. I'm not really too good at different sports or anything, but I am fast and I love to run. When I was on the track team, I used to run the one lap around the track is all I could do, but I was in the 4x4 relay, which means me and 3 other guys would run around. We tried to do it as fast as we could. And we had a coach, he was a new coach who moved in. He had a new training program, and it was really, really hard. I remember the day one, we would run laps around the track until we threw up. You weren't allowed to stop until you threw up. I was crazy. But we had it was a hard workout, new coach, but we decided to trust him. We trusted his plan, we trusted his direction, we trusted what he was doing. Because of that, the 4 of us were able to actually compete at such a high level that we were able to win a couple championships. We were able to go to the state level thing, compete there, and it was awesome. It was a super, super fun experience that we all got to benefit from because we put our trust in that. So guys, I just want to also invite you guys, as God invites you to do something awesome, know that what you guys are going to do together, it's not just going to affect you, it's going to affect other people too. So I hope you guys will lean into what he's calling you to do. Maybe today it's something big, maybe it's something small, maybe it's just doing what you've done before, but trusting that he can use it in a big way. Peter had fished 1,000,000 times, but because he trusted Jesus in his fishing, it had something that was written about for the rest of history. Guys, we love getting to press into these stories with you too. We also love, one of my favorite parts about church online is getting to sing, getting to dance, getting to worship together. Music is one of God's favorite things, and he created it for us. So trust me, let's have a great time together. Let's jump up, let's dance around. We'll see you guys here next week. Stick around after our worship song too, because we got some discussion questions for you.
You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. A second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law is based on these commandments. We are sharing the good news. You are our helper and our friend. That we give you praise. Give us baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey all the commands that I have made. Be sure of this, I am with you always. We are sharing the good news. You are our helper and our friend. Yeah, we give you praise. Give us the strength to follow your love makes the world brand new. Yeah, we shout your name. We are sharing the good news. You are our helper and our friend. Yeah, we give you praise. Give us the strength to follow your love makes the world brand new. Yeah, we shout your name, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Oh. We are sharing the good news. You are our helper and our friend. Yeah, we give you praise. Give us the strength to follow your love makes the world brand new. Yeah, we shout your name, Jesus.
What things in your life do you trust Jesus with? What is an area in your life that you can ask Jesus to help you? How has Jesus blessed you? Who in your life can you have a positive impact on? Hey guys, so this is actually how we did that trust fall. I just want to walk you through it really quick. So I wasn't up that high. I was actually just about here, and our cameraman swore it was kind of down at an angle to make it look like I was really high. And all that I did was do a little jump onto here. So it was super easy. It was really, really safe. Again, don't try what we did at home, and that's how we did it.